at that.
What's going on, fellas? I got the Laminar flow burner going here, and tonight I'm going to be packing some stainless steel gauze into the barrel. These are stainless steel lint screens. Basically what I'm doing here is putting some stainless steel gauze inside the combustion chamber to help even out and distribute the flow, to induce homogeneous flow, as Pyro Piranha would put it. I think that's what your name is. So let me put this little disc in first. See how it's got that lobe action, so that we don't get any packing directly on top of my laminar flow tubing. I don't rolling back up on me. I'm just gonna stuff it in there. Hell with it. Time we're going straight through the back end. I'm gonna be connecting a three-way here. This is what we've got going on here. There's a little Ventura action. Just a little welding tip for this one. And that's going to produce somewhat of a Ventura there, which will mix the gas very well. Okay. We're still a little hot to the touch here, but we got to get this show on the road, man. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna hook in our fuel supply line. Just going through the bottom of the T. And for the injector, we're using a 0.30 welding tip. I'm missing Teflon tape on that bad boy. And that's gonna kind of act as a venturi, because I still wanna mix the propane as much as I can with the venturi type setup. Okay, so test one was a failure basically. What's happening is we need to drill out our spud. Okay, so we are now at 1.9 millimeters. That ought to help us out a lot. That was the problem. This was just too small to do to the job. Gas pressure back on. Try a soft light. Oh, wow. That is impressive.
There we go. This one is hot. That is so cool.
spikes, those micro flames, are about an inch long. Alright fellas, I gotta shut it down. That compressor and all that stuff's a little loud. Last night we were not able to max out the K thermocouple. Bunch of little spiked flames, laminar flames. The flame was definitely far more homogeneous this time. There was a couple of the center spears are a little bit taller, which makes sense. There's like a high pressure spray going that direction. The air pressure is better now that we drilled out that spud. The torch itself, guys, is cold to the touch. This is freezing. So we're getting a lot of adiabatic expansion there. A lot of cooling going on there, which is cooling the gun off, which is fantastic. That means the only thing that needs to be stainless steel at this point, for the most part, is the burner section here on the front. This thing's super simple, super easy to make, and I just made the hottest damn blowtorch I've ever had. I mean, well, I'll take that back. I own an oxyhydrogen torch. She's pretty hot, man. But it's all good. We maxed out the thermocouple, dude. This thing, for any of you guys who are new to this project, can't do it. You're looking at 1920 degrees or some crap with that thing. Alright fellas, so basically we learned that this thing kicks ass. I really wish you guys could have seen what I could see. And ooh, look at that. You see those flames? See the burn marks? That gives you an idea how big them micro jets were. Or would those be micro feathers? What are those? Oh, that is so cool, guys. You can see the burn marks of the flame. They were all about the same size. The center, see that quadrant with the tiny hole in the middle? That's an actual different size tube, by the way. I use different size tubes to fill some of the atomic voids, if you will, that would move around depending on how you squeeze things. Dude, this thing is freaking gnarly, guys. Look at that. They're all even. The one in the middle, there's a couple of them look a little bit taller than the others.